Exacq Vision server, whether it's a single server or an enterprise installation spread out across multiple locations, can be viewed and administered through the three icons on the top left corner of the screen: the Live page icon, the Search page icon, and the Config page icon. The Live page icon takes you to the live video screen where you can view up to 48 live cameras simultaneously in a single window. You can also open multiple instances of the client and multiple monitors to create a video wall. You can change the layout of the cameras by clicking any of the video window format icons along the top of the screen. Drag and drop any available live camera from the site tree on the left to the video windows on the right. From the live page, you can also look at camera groups, maps, and views. Right-clicking on any live video window will bring up a context menu with a variety of options. You can find a specific camera by using the Find Camera feature. You can also perform a single search for just that camera or all of the cameras currently viewable on the live page. You can control analog or IP PTZ cameras from the live page. You can also use digital PTZ on any camera from live or recorded video. Another option is the Exacq Replay feature. This is essentially a shortcut to pull up 5 seconds to 15 minutes of recorded video from a single camera or the entire view. If you are using a camera that supports client-side dewarping, the Fisheye tab will allow you to configure various views, including dewarp, panorama, and dual view. You can view the properties of the camera and even go directly to the camera setup options in the configuration page. From the search page, you can review and export recorded video from a single camera or multiple cameras. You can also perform a powerful thumbnail search. The search page also includes the powerful bookmarking feature if you're running Exacq Vision Pro and case management if you're running Enterprise. Video that is bookmarked is also protected from deletion due to storage management policies. Bookmarks can also include audio feeds as well as a number of useful actions can be performed using function key shortcuts on the Exacq Vision client. F11 can be used to toggle the client in and out of full screen mode. This is the same as clicking on the full screen mode icon located on the top right corner of the client's screen. This works in live view, recorded view, and on the configuration page. You can remove the Exacq toolbar along the top of the screen and the information bar along the bottom of the screen by pressing F8. Press F8 again to make them return. This also works in live view, recorded view, and on the configuration page. Pressing the F4 key allows you to toggle the navigation panel on the left-hand side on and off. This is the same as clicking on the Hide Show Navigation panel icon on the top right of the screen. This shortcut can be used in the live video view and recorded video views. Using all three of these shortcuts, F11, F8, and F4, creates a video wall on your monitor. By holding down the Alt key and then pressing Enter, you can toggle all three of these shortcuts on and off simultaneously. By clicking on a video panel and pressing the F3 key, you can display video for an available camera on any of your connected Exacq Vision systems by simply typing in the name of the camera and then selecting it. If at any time when using the Exacq Vision client you find yourself in need of help, simply use the F1 key. This calls up the indexed searchable Exacq Vision client help page. You can also get to this page by clicking on the question mark icon and choosing Help. The Views feature in Exacq Vision is a valuable way to save predefined client screens containing video, audio, serial data, and maps. These views can then be easily pulled up without having to reconfigure a video panel or layout. Views can be saved in one of two ways. To save views directly from the live page, pull up the camera layout that you'd like to use for your view, and then click and drag the camera's audio or serial data from the camera tree on the left. Once you've arranged the cameras as desired, click on the Save View button. This will open a separate Exacq Vision Views window. The level determines who will be able to see this view. If saved as a system view, the view will be visible to all users with access to the Views page. User views will only be visible to your specific username, and user group views will only be visible to anyone with your same user group. Watch the user video from the configuration page for more information on creating and editing system users and user groups. You will also need to give your view a name and description. When you're finished, click the Save button. Views can also be saved using the Advanced interface. You can either click the Advanced button from the Save View pop-up window, or navigate to the configuration page and click Views from the tree on the left. Existing views will be shown in the window on the left-hand side of the page. You can select these pre-existing views to make modifications, such as included cameras or the layout of the view. New views can also be created by highlighting System Views, User Group Views, or User Views and then clicking on the New View button. Much like the live screen, you will need to select a layout from the top of the page, and then cameras, audio, serial data, or maps from the available items section. The Advanced Views page also allows the panel size and sunken borders to be configured. Give your view a name, and then click the Apply button in the right-hand corner when you are finished. Views can also be organized into folders, making systems with many saved views easier to manage. Depending on where you would like to create a folder, highlight the appropriate subcategory of the view and click New Folder. Give your folder a name, and then click and drag one of your views into the new folder. This will save the view into the created folder. Additional views can also be dragged and dropped into a folder. You can delete any of your folders and all views within that folder by selecting it and clicking Delete. To delete only the folder, drag all included views out and confirm the prompt to delete the empty folder. Your saved views can now be easily recalled from the live page. Click on the Views button in the bottom left-hand corner of the page and select the views you'd like to watch. In another video, we'll cover how these views can be organized into a camera tour to automatically cycle through any number of saved views. The powerful digital PTZ feature works on both analog and IP cameras, whether you're viewing live or recorded video. Digital PTZ allows you to zoom in on high-definition video images in order to see fine details. Unlike controlling actual PTZ cameras, when you pan, tilt, and zoom using the digital PTZ feature, no part of the video is lost as there are no moving parts. To turn on the digital PTZ, simply right-click on the video panel and choose the Digital PTZ option, or hold down the Alt key or Option key while pressing Z. Zoom in and out by rolling the scroll wheel on your mouse forward and backward. You can also zoom in and out by using the Page Up and Page Down buttons on your keyboard. Pressing the Home key will instantly zoom out the image. If you hold down the Control button or Command button while your mouse is on a video panel, the zoom magnifying glass icon appears. You can now use your mouse to draw a rectangle around the desired area to zoom in on. This will work whether you have the digital PTZ option turned on or not. While zooming in, you can quickly pan and tilt within the image by clicking the directional arrows. If you click and hold the plus or zoom symbol and move the mouse, a green line will appear, and the video image will move in that same direction. The smaller you keep the line, the slower the image will move. From the Live Cameras page, you can also launch the PTZ's control window to operate digital PTZ on a camera. In addition to most of the PTZ features already mentioned, the PTZ Controls window also allows you to access digital PTZ presets and to adjust the speed of the zoom and pan tilt. Digital PTZ functions can also be controlled using a USB joystick, like the Exacq Vision surveillance keyboard. This topic will be covered in another video. From the camera configuration page, you can create digital PTZ presets the same way you would create them on a mechanical PTZ camera. To quickly get to a camera's configuration page, right-click on the video image from the live or recorded view. Choose the Properties option at the top and click the OK button. Choose the Digital PTZ Fisheye tab and adjust the view using the pan tilt and zoom buttons on the screen. Give the preset a name and click Apply. These presets can now be accessed from live and recorded video. If you have a large list of digital PTZ presets, you can quickly search for the one you want by right-clicking on live or recorded video and selecting the Find Digital PTZ Preset option. The digital PTZ feature can often allow you to turn one camera into many. In this example, an 8-megapixel camera is virtually turned into 6 different cameras, focusing on different parts of the viewable area while the entire area is still being recorded. Select the 6-camera layout and drop the same camera into each pane. Use the digital PTZ feature to zoom in on particular areas of the parking lot from 5 of the 6 video panes. Even though the entire image is being recorded, we will keep one pane focused on the entire field of view from the camera. The Groups page allows you to place your cameras into different organizational groups across one or multiple servers. For example, you may have a multi-floor building installation and choose to create groups of cameras organized by floors. Additionally, you may choose to place all outdoor cameras into a group. The Groups page is highly customizable. Click the configuration icon and then select Groups from the tree on the left-hand side to get started. To create a new group, click the New button on the bottom left corner of the page. Give the group a name and select the group icon from the drop-down menu. The cameras, devices, and audio that can be included in the group are displayed under the Available Items section. Systems can be expanded to view that server's cameras and devices. Click the item from the right and then click Add at the bottom of the screen. Once you've added all the desired items in the new group, click the Apply button to save the changes. Once the group has been saved, click the Live icon in the top left-hand corner of the client and click the Groups option to view saved groups. The cameras can now be viewed using logical groups in addition to being grouped by servers. You can also search by group in the search page by selecting the group instead of the individual cameras. Maps allow you to organize your cameras and other devices graphically. Double-clicking on the icon will display the video or the data from the device. If your Exacq Vision servers are licensed for enterprise, you can use the nested mapping feature. Nested mapping allows you to drop down from map to map. In this tutorial, we will start with the map of the world and drill down into our corporate office and warehouse. From the live screen. To drill into the nested map, double-click on the icon created. To zoom out of the map, simply double-click on the icon in the upper right-hand corner. The Exacq Replay feature is a fast and convenient way to review recorded video or simply isolate a live camera for viewing. Just right-click anywhere on the video image you want to search. Mouse over the Exacq Replay option and then the video option. Now click any of the 5 time segment choices to view video from that camera. Many of the same features found in the live camera's layout can also be used from an Exacq Replay window. For example, you can mark, export, and even bookmark video segments for later use. You can also choose the live option to create a live video window of the camera. If you have a fisheye or panoramic camera on your system that supports client-side dewarping, you can enable the dewarping option from the Exacq Replay window. Once you've queued the recorded video, simply right-click anywhere on the image and choose the fisheye and dewarp options. You can also use the Exacq Replay option to quickly investigate video from an entire layout of cameras. Follow the same steps as before, but this time choose the layout option. Camera links put interactive controls directly on live video. Controls for two-way audio, manual recording, serial data feeds, and more can be associated to specific cameras, making a user's most important commands and controls easily available directly from live view, as well as displaying real-time states of critical alarms and events. Exacq Vision version 8.0 introduces the new suspect tracking feature, allowing a user to easily follow or track a suspect through a series of related cameras using camera links. Suspect tracking makes it easy to keep track of someone as they move through the different fields of view of a system's cameras. You can easily go from camera to camera rather than having to click and drag cameras into the viewing pane. To activate suspect tracking, pull the camera up in a live video pane and click the suspect tracking icon in the camera links bar. You can navigate to the next camera in the predefined series by double-clicking the tracking region. Displaying surveillance video on wall-mounted monitors for public view applications is now easier to manage with Exacq Vision Video Push functionality. Video Push makes it possible to push the layout of cameras in one Exacq Vision client to another. To successfully send a view to another client, two things must be configured. The receiving client must be enabled to receive views, and the user that wants to push the view must have the proper permissions. Open the Exacq Vision client on this machine and navigate to the client configuration page. Check the Enable Receiving Display box and provide a recognizable name for that client. Next, connect this client to all the servers with cameras that might be part of the pushed view. If you have more than one monitor hooked up to the computer, you can open multiple instances of the client. Make sure to give each client instance a unique name. Finally, return to the live monitor page and set each client to full screen mode by using F4, F8, and F11 to hide the navigation panel, menu bar, and title bar. To push a view, ensure that your user account has the correct permissions. From another client, navigate to the live page and select the Video Push icon. The Video Push panel will open. Select all the clients you would like to send the view to and either press the Send button to send your current layout or drag and drop cameras, servers, groups, or tours from the navigation panel onto the client. Video Push makes updating video walls and public view monitors easy. There's no need to have a keyboard or mouse hooked up to change the cameras in the layout. Just prepare the layout at your workstation and push the layout to the other client. The timeline search in the Exacq Vision client can be used to search for recorded video, audio, and even serial data from a single source or multiple sources across more than one Exacq Vision recorder. Click the search icon in the top left corner of the client to begin your search. The list of systems to which you are currently connected to will be displayed in a tree on the left side of the screen. To search a camera from any of the available systems, check the box adjacent to that source. Specify the search range, and then click Search to pull up the video. The recorded data will appear beneath the timeline with the corresponding source just to the left. The type of recorded video will be represented by different colors. In this example, blue indicates where motion recording occurred, whereas green will be either continuous or time-lapse video, and red corresponds to event or alarm video. You can modify the search range by manually selecting new times to the left, or by using the green control buttons to the left or right of the timeline. The speed search functionality in Exacq Vision creates an iframe or snapshot image of a camera's video by simply clicking anywhere on the recorded data beneath the timeline, making it easy and fast to find important events or incidents in the recorded data. To start downloading video to your client station, move the yellow cursor to the starting point and press the play button, or simply double-click at the desired start time in the recorded data. Once downloaded, you can use the playback controls above the timeline to control the playback speed and direction. The downloaded video can be cleared from the client station by right-clicking the timeline and clicking Clear Cache. You can search for video on a single camera or up to 48 cameras from the left-hand side simultaneously. Several cameras can be checked before performing a search, or an entire server's cameras can be searched by clicking the box adjacent to the server name. Once selected and the search range has been specified, click the search box to pull up the data from all of the designated cameras. By default, all of the searched cameras should be selected, but you can also control-click the names to select or unselect individual cameras to the left of the recorded data. The same function can be performed on Mac clients by using the Command key instead of Control. Once cameras have been selected, double-click to download the video. Cameras can also be searched by groups, maps, views, events, or bookmarks. You can select any of these options in the bottom left corner of the page. Refer to the corresponding videos for more information on these features. To create a clip of 16 cameras or create a bookmark, click and drag the yellow cursor on the timeline to where you would like to start. Either click the Mark Start button above the timeline or right-click any of the video feeds and select the Mark Export Start. Then drag the yellow cursor on the timeline to the desired stopping point and click the Mark Stop button, or select any video panel and select Mark Stop. Finally, right-click the video and select Export Video. The projected file size will be shown in this option. You can also click the Export Video button or Bookmark button to create a bookmark. Once prompted, select the file save location and file type. Alternatively, if you already know the time frame to be exported, you can select a camera from the tree, specify the time frame in the search range, and hit the Quick Export to create a clip. In addition to being able to view recorded video through the search page, there are a number of other search features that can be performed from the live page. From any live camera, right-click and notice the search option. Choose Video to automatically view 2 hours of recorded video from the selected camera. Choose Layout to automatically view 2 hours of recorded video from all of the cameras on the client screen. Or use the Exacq Replay option to view smaller segments of video on a pop-up window. The thumbnail search feature allows you to quickly and visually narrow in on large segments of important video. In this example, we'll search a parking lot to examine what time a vehicle arrives at an empty parking spot. Click on the thumbnail search icon from the search page to get started. Choose the camera from the tree on the left and select the search parameters. Note how quickly we are able to see the thumbnail images. The thumbnail search doesn't pull up all the video within the search parameters, just the small thumbnail images. At this point, you can play the video from the thumbnail frame just before the frame where the vehicle can be seen in the lot. However, there could be 45 minutes of video to scrub through. You can narrow the search range by choosing the zoom option on the first thumbnail where the vehicle is visible. There are 3 ways to play the video. Right-click on the thumbnail and choose the play option. Click on the play button at the bottom right-hand corner, or just double-click on the thumbnail image. You can now use the export start and stop features to quickly export the segment of video needed. When an incident is captured on surveillance video, it can be bookmarked to quickly view later. Video that is bookmarked is also protected from being deleted due to storage management policies. Bookmarks can also include audio feeds as well as serial data feeds. Bookmarking video is as easy as finding the video and marking the beginning and the end of the video segment. Start by navigating to the search page and searching for video, audio, or serial data. Once you have identified the video to be bookmarked, navigate the timeline cursor to the beginning of the segment and press the Mark Start button. Then, navigate to the end of the segment and press the Mark Stop button. You can also access these functions from the right-click context panel. After selecting the segment of video, press the Create Bookmark button. A new panel will open to name the bookmark and provide a description. The time range of the bookmark will also be displayed. The Go to Bookmark After Save option will navigate away from the search camera page to the bookmarks page. If you want to continue searching video after creating the bookmark, uncheck this option. Once the bookmark is created, you can find the video quickly at a later time. From the navigation panel, select Bookmarks. A list of bookmarks in alphabetical order is available. Select the bookmarks you are interested in reviewing and press the search button. The bookmarked video will appear as yellow on the timeline. In the bookmark panel, the properties of the bookmark, including the name, description, time range, duration, and size, are displayed. Bookmarks can also be edited. Click the Edit button and the basic properties of the bookmark, including name, description, cameras, and start and stop point can be adjusted. To add additional feeds to the bookmark, click the Add button to show a list of available cameras, audio, and data feeds, and select the objects to add to the bookmark. Bookmarks can easily be exported when video needs to be used outside of Exacq Vision. On the bookmark panel, press the Export button. Export as a standalone exe file or any of the supported formats that work best for your environment. See the Export video tutorial for more information. In Exacq Vision enterprise environments, bookmarks can be organized into cases. A case can hold one or more bookmarks, making it easy to organize related video. If enterprise licensing is detected, the Exacq Vision client will rename the bookmark choice in the navigation panel to Cases. The Case panel contains a list of cases, and under that, a list of bookmarks not associated with any cases. Each case is expandable to show the contained bookmarks. To open a case, select it and press Search. When managing a case, the bookmark panel now shows multiple bookmarks associated to the case in a tabbed layout. The timeline will populate with all bookmarks in the case. Depending on how far apart in the timeline the bookmarks are, the timeline may not display all bookmarks. Bookmarks that do not fit in the timeline will display their time range on the left or right side of the timeline, indicating which direction to navigate to view the bookmark. Selecting the bookmark will also navigate directly to it in the timeline. Bookmarks can also be associated to cases when created. Bookmarks can also be associated to cases or removed from cases later as needed. Edit the bookmarks to change the case it is associated with. Select a new case number or select No Case to unassociate the bookmark from all cases. Bookmarking and case management ensure businesses can easily refer back to and protect incident video, even long after the event occurs. Bookmarking allows surveillance operators to more easily collaborate when analyzing video and reduces the effort to manage incident cases. To learn more about any of the powerful features in Exacq Vision, simply visit our online training series page where you can watch video tutorials on the Exacq Vision software.